Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to episode 1 of my Civil War II series. Now this is it's from Ageod, A-G-E-O-D, so if you want to look them up on the internet. This is the Civil War II plus the expansion pack, the Bloody Road South. Now I wanted to give this some thought about which side I was going to play. I believe I'm going to play the Union. In fact, the reason why I want to play the Union is I want to see if I can knock out the Confederacy in less than 1 year. I wanted to play the Fort Sumter and see I can knock out the Confederacy by the end of December. Now this is a big undertaking. I wanted to kind of see if it's possible. So I'm gonna give it a shot. It's gonna be really tough because there's gonna be a lot of the game is balanced very well. So to give the South a shot to actually survive in 1860. But I wanted to see. So look, this is my idea for 1860, right? So I should alter it a little bit here, right? So I have this big block here. I should knock that out. You can see where this is blocking out almost half my screen. Anyway, so what I want to do is around the time that the Battle of Bull Run is going to happen, which is probably going to be around summer. Somewhere around summer, Battle of Bull Run is going to happen, right? I'm going to lower the volume a little bit so you can hear me. So I'm gonna have about 3 to 5 divisions in this area. I'm gonna keep about 1 or 2 there, around 10,000 men, right? Then I'm gonna have them all meet up. And I think I'm gonna build them up in Washington D.C. because the railroads all converge here. I'm gonna put them on boat and then land them at Falmouth. I know some of you guys are probably like wondering why Falmouth. Well, the reason I want to land them at Falmouth is because there's a nice railroad junction straight to Richmond. Now, for them to go from here to Falmouth is overland, so it's going to take them a little bit to walk this, probably at least 1 turn. And I could station some soldiers there long enough for me to get to Fredericksburg and to Richmond before they can either take the railroad all the way around. Because look at this. This is if they want to go there by railroad, they have to go all the way down to Lynchburg and then east to Richmond. That's a heck of a diversion, right? Most likely he's probably going to come straight at me at Falmouth or Fredericksburg. So let me give that a shot there. And once I take the capital here, it should be done deal after that, right? I'm hoping. All right, let me increase the volume there a little bit. All right. So obviously we're going to be playing. Let's see what options I have here. Okay, I actually can make some brigades here. Let's do that. Some New York brigades. The music kind of cut off for some reason. Pennsylvania. Okay. New York. New York's vital in this conflict, primarily because put them in DC. Is vital in this conflict primarily because you could build up tons of troops in there, and you guys are going to be built up in Springfield. Okay, there's not much you can do during the first turn here, because Sumter has to happen. Move capital in New York. I'm not doing that. I'm not raising taxes. Oh, declare complete blockade. Okay, I might do that. The Navy's the thing I got to build here too. All right, so let's see what's gonna happen here with Sumter and everything. So Sumter is over here. Beauregard is over there. So let's see what he's up to. All right, there's gonna be about like 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. So I got a podcast to actually record. Alright, so Sumter artillery, I didn't lose any guys. They lost 276 going after my guys there. 1st South Carolina Brigade. Nice. Okay, good to go. Now the game is running very smoothly now because there's only a few units. I want to see later in the game when there's tons. But there's tons of games. I have a dual-core processor on my MacBook Pro, and she sings through all the games. An internal graphics card, so it's not a dedicated graphics card. I was trying to set up an external GPU. If you guys are not familiar with that, it's basically like hooking up a graphics card to your laptop, and just this way, when you do something like that, you can play any game at, well, pretty much most games at like max graphics, and never have to worry about, well, for the most part, you never have to worry about like lags or anything like that. You just get the ultimate quality. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, had some issues with that, which I'm not going to go into because it's frustrating. Very frustrating. All weekend I was dealing with that. I'm hoping by this weekend it'll resolve itself. There's not much I can do during this scenario. I got some generals here. Winfield Scott, of course, he can't move because he's not as nimble as he once was, right? Now the thing is, blockade of the Confederacy. Okay, cool. Okay, so I got some ships there. Oh, they have a lot of power. Look, 738, 59 Union shipping. Now the question, you know, the couple times I wanted to do a complete blockade of the Confederacy, you know, with actual ships in every province, but as you can see, that's not possible because you get up at like, you know, some here, here, here. I mean, like, we're at the point of like, how many ships would I need, you know? I mean, to cover almost every province, so it ain't gonna be easy. So I'm just gonna go over here, put them in the shipping lanes, and do the Atlantic blockade. I guess kind of this does it for me, right? Yeah, I think this is kind of like it does it for me. Kind of like instead of me putting all them in all these provinces, I just put Atlantic blockade. That's why they have so many ships there. All right, so that'll make my job easier. But I hate like these little fleets. When I wanted a blockade, I want a real blockade of ships in every single province because like you get these little mini fleets coming out. Alright, what else do they have here? Fort Sumter, fortifications started in the capital. No core before 1862. Alright. Not much I can do. I don't have any forces, so next turn. Generally what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like probably 1, maybe 2 turns in, maybe 3 turns every episode. Because once you get to like 1862, and forget about 1863, it's going to be heavy. There's just so many units to move around, so many recruiting stuff going on. So leave comments in to see if you think this strategy will work. I have a feeling some of you guys are going to say, nah, it's not going to work because like the Confederate, you know, you can't move your forces that fast, and I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot here. The capital is the primary objective, you know. As I get that capital, their support is going to drop. Dowell. There we go. So I can't move them yet. So as you can see here, 1,800. I'm probably going to leave like 2 divisions and move them. How many you got? 3,000. So I got McDowell here, and obviously Johnston's there. Power 105. I could probably hit him right now if I can move these guys. But it's okay. It's okay. I got some militia here. I could send militia too. I probably could actually, now that I think about it. How long would it take? 26 days. Actually, that's not bad. Check it out. I could probably send some forces down there. It's not a bad idea. What do you think? There's probably nobody in Richmond right now. They probably got like the police, and they're like, well, we wouldn't expect you, man. That's all they got is like the police mobilized. Alright, so I got the 7th New York Militia. And trick in this game is always use railroads. Never want to have them. See, like I hear right here. New York's already pumping out soldiers for me. And I'm gonna put the rest up in Albany. Oh wait, I actually have more. Oh, I got a lot here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of troops. Okay, good to go. I'm gonna put some in. Yeah, the railroad goes there. These guys are really good too. Combat power is 83. You always want to look for the highest combat power right there. I'm gonna get some Connecticut troops because you know, gotta spread the love. You know, guys, you gotta spread the love. But I gotta raise money here. Issue war bonds. Minus price inflation. I'll take that. I'm not raising taxes yet. One cool thing I love about this game, guys, is the music. It's incredible. And when this game came out, I gotta give big props to Slytherin and Egypt. When this game came out, they donated a certain amount of the proceeds to the Civil War Trust. And if you're not familiar with them, I'm a member of the Civil War Trust. So what they do is they go to battlefields like Fredericksburg here, right? Spotsylvania, Manassas, Gettysburg is another big one, and they buy up land. Right? They buy up land and then they give it to the National Park Service to add to the battlefields. Because in certain parts of the battlefield, I think there's one either Chickamauga or Chattanooga, where like you're on the battlefield and you like right on the battlefield, or at least right next to it, is what do you call it? A Sonic. And I think they built the Sonic right on top of a portion of the battlefield. It's just like, are you serious? You couldn't build it anywhere else? So what they do is they try to preserve these battlefields from development and such, which is the way it's supposed to be. Last thing you want is, they were trying to, you know, the biggest thing that really got me was like they were trying to build a casino in Gettysburg. Like literally right next to the battlefield. Like you would have Pickett's Charge, right? And a casino overlooking the area where Pickett's Charge happened. It was just like ridiculous. And there were a few people in the town that I talked to. They were like, "Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing, brings jobs." I'm like, "You're really gonna desecrate the battlefield? You're gonna bring like, you know what casinos bring? Have you been to Atlantic City? Like, daggone, you know." You know, I know some, you know, maybe not everybody here agrees with my assessment, but, you know, I'm telling you, we're generally, like, from what I understand and from what I see, wherever there is a casino, like, you get, like, really bad elements that come along with it. Really bad elements. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it is what it is. So based upon that, like, I really love what that they did. They donated proceeds to the Civil War Trust. That's a big thing. All right. Let's see. Hopefully I get control of these units here so I can start moving them. Oh, I got to move the daggone ships from Boston. There we go. Oh, they're sieging Norfolk. And they took Norfolk. My fleet. Daggone. Daggone. Alright, let's see. Should be a fleet there, right? No, not yet. You're building. Good to go. Alright. You gotta keep making these troops, man. You gotta keep making these troops. I'm gonna start building forces in the west because I always get slammed here. I always not forget about it, but like, you know, it's not like my primary concern because, you know, you take Richmond, you take the war, you know. Whether you guys agree with me or not, Richmond is primary. If I knock out that Confederate capital, it's gonna go a long way to ending this war. A long way. Alright, got some ships there. Wait, where are you? You're in Alexandria, right? Okay, good to go. And you guys are still locked down. Alright. No. Where are you going? Where are you going? Go right here. Yeah, I'm not putting Banks in command of 1,600 men. Technically, I could land in Falmouth. He has no idea I'm coming. So, no idea. Had through 4 batteries of artillery. Who are you? Patterson. Right flank, left flank. You are... Do me a favor. Go inside. If you're sieged, you're sieged. But you have a too small... Or actually, 2,200 men, that should hold, right? So, another thing, if you're not familiar with this game, if you put troops inside the town and enemy forces get there, they'll siege you. If they're outside, obviously it doesn't say inside anymore, they're going to engage enemy forces. They're not bound to the city. Building a lot of brigades here. Some militia up here in Albany. This should be almost done. What do they got here? Alright, I think I'm good to go there. I need a daggone recruiting drive, that's what I need. I got money, but I don't have any people to put in the field. I know they usually, there's a section here where you can offer incentives. St. Louis Massacre, martial law in Maryland, North Carolina secedes from the Union. St. Louis Massacre. Oh yeah, I remember that. I was wondering for a second, I was like, what was that about? But I remember reading about that. I need more people, come on. Get to the recruiting offices. I need this up to like 400 or 500. The more the better. Whoa. Why? What the heck? What happened here? Look, the railroads are cut. My primary railroad is cut. Who the frack did that? Daggone. Oh, you know what? It was probably part of the event. I'm just thinking, like, I thought it was a Confederates race and supply, raiders in there, but there's an event here that says Maryland is on the martial law. It was probably triggered from that event. All right, let's see what these. Alright, can you move? Not yet. When are you guys knocked to? One more. Oh, wait, hold on. Daggone. Gotta be careful. Last thing I want to do is end the turn after I click something like that. It's not gonna end well, right? 7,000 men. That's actually dang gone good. And I have it on their stone. Potomac Squadron. Let's see. Oh, snap! I could put stone on this ship. What if I could do it now? 1,200 to 1. Dagon, he's very powerful at this point. He probably has 30,000 men. How many troops do you got? 3,000. 3,000. I don't think I'm gonna risk it. They're mostly militia too. I have 2 regular brigades. I don't think that would be a wise thing to do. I don't want to rush there. He has a power of 259. Maybe should I take Norfolk? Yeah, let's do something. Let's do something constructive. Just thinking, should I take the Dagon regulars? What do you think? Yeah, let's take them. It's a small force anyway. Alright. Oh, you can move. Nice. Let's get everybody together. This is Patterson, right? I remember he was supposed to threaten Johnston here. Wait, no, that's Johnston. This is Dagon, who is this? What's his name? I can't even see it. Is that Beauregard? No, I think this is Beauregard. Yeah, so that's Johnson, my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna head to Harper's Ferry. I'm gonna take Harper's Ferry from that fracker. Can you tell me you can attack? No, you can't attack, but go there anyway. Got a lot of volunteers just showing up out of nowhere. Trying to help out with the war effort. Alright, what do you guys got? Ooh, Atlantic Fleet. Monitor. 148, 290, nice. Do you have any transports in this? Yes, you do. New York Squadron. Do me a favor. Transfer these transports to the New York Squadron. I want to ensure that blockade stays put. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send these guys. There we go. Right there. 12 days, huh? Kick some butt. Alright, who are you? 1st Regiment, good to go. They're good to go. I got 1 brigade here. Get everybody together. It's not much. It's about roughly 2,500 men, but it's good enough to send to Washington. Get them a little scared, you know? And be like, geez, man, they keep sending forces down there. I know you're probably thinking, like, why am I getting all this militia? I believe in the militia. You know, put bodies in the field. You know, after a couple engagements, they'll be able to hold their own. See, look at this. Because the Dagon Railroad's cut, now they have to go around. Daggone. Who is over here? 1st Indiana, 1st Volunteers. Now everybody's still being built up. Yep, everybody's being built up. Mississippi Fleets. Mississippi Queen. 2809. I gotta put somebody. Oh, okay, you guys are here. Good to go. I was gonna say for a second, like, you guys are not. So, you know, the thing is, you're probably gonna notice this, guys. I don't spend too much time with, You know, I know I should probably with the Far West theaters, but I don't think there's anybody gonna be there. Yeah, the war is gonna be won in the East if it's gonna be won. But I'm gonna do some. Let's do some probing actually. So just to give you a heads up, if you're not familiar, assault posture means I'll take the city. This means I'll engage any forces there, and this is defensive. And then you can change it to like all-out attack, attack, or I forgot what the other one is. So hold on. Conservative attack. So I am not attacking. Let's do some scouting first. '10th U.S. Okay, wow. These are regulars. Are they on my? They're neutral. Okay. Let's stay for a second. Enough enemies in this game. All right. So I got about like 7 more minutes. I'm gonna do one more turn, guys. Ellsworth's there. Oh, I remember reading about this. You know what's a great book, guys? What's a great book is Battle Cry of Freedom. I love that book. I'm in the middle of, you know, I touched on it, you know, in the past, but, you know, I'm trying to catch up on it now. Build these big brigades, and it costs me a lot of money, but they're going to be very... Alright, so I got a couple there. You know what? Let's build some forces. You know, a lot of times in the Western theater, if I get killed, I don't want that to happen. Daggone, you know what I forgot to build? Ships, man. The only thing I'm not crazy about is like for you to get to the ships or down here is it's like a click fast, as you can see. I'm hoping this strategy works out, man. Because if I can do this, if I can take Richmond, that's going to go a long way, man. It's going to go a long way. After that, the Confederacy's back is broken, you know. And I've never, I don't think I've gotten to take Richmond before. I think I did it in 1863. It was the quickest I'd done it. And that was just putting pressure on the Army of Northern Virginia, on their front, which was, I believe they were by Lynchburg and Manassas area, and I had another army coming down from Falmouth, engaging another couple of corps or another army by Richmond, and it was just too much pressure, and they kept falling back, and I eventually got it. But I want to see if I could beat them. Like right now, I don't project there's really much in Richmond. So by moving this guy here, I don't think I can make divisions yet. I think it's a little bit more into the game I can make divisions. Can you land? There you go. Good job. Good job. Take Norfolk. Now I'm thinking about like landing them in Hampton Roads and heading north That's actually probably a better idea. What do you think, guys? It's actually probably a better idea. Maybe I'll send some militia south. Maybe I can get some of Johnston's army. You know, the more forces I threaten Richmond with, right? The more they have to pull off the line. So 5 days. Okay, take that. So. I'm probably going to end it very shortly because Windows give me a restart required, and they generally always frack up my recording when they do that. Windows has a habit of, doing stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm going to land here. I'm going to try to rush to Richmond, or at least get close enough that he's going to pull some forces, maybe a brigade or two from here or here. And the more he pulls from there, the better for me, because my forces are just building more and more here. Eventually, he's going to have to put forces here. And, you know, then if I put forces here, he's going to be like,